Okay, everybody, there's a lot of content I want to share with you today, and I felt like recording a video for you just to clarify all of the things that I've posted and will post. Okay, so if you're logged in, go down to week 2 exploration phase. The first thing you're going to see is week 2 discussion on the discovery and the exploration phase. Please check out the prompt there and respond accordingly. Essentially, I would like you to um, comment on a designer's portfolio website, and this may not load for me. Um, I want you to comment on a designer's portfolio website, particularly 3, provide the web address, and share 1 paragraph, 4 sentences for each of the 3. So 4, 8, 12 sentences, basically total. And then the second part to that is I want you to critique the user experience of their website. Do you have trouble finding things? Where do your eyes go first? All right, I'm keeping this very open-ended. And then I also want you to comment on one other person's post. All right, so that right off the bat, we have a pretty thorough discussion board post that, or thread rather, that I want you to take a deep dive in. The second part is lecture 2 for SiteGround. This is for website hosting. And in this, I talk about securing SiteGround as your web hosting provider. I have set up WordPress installation URLs for all of you. So you should not have to worry about acquiring your own hosting platform. But if you choose to do so, then by all means, feel free to do that. But I do want you to watch this lecture regardless of your need for hosting or not. I also want you to check out this video I did on Namecheck. This is for securing a domain or securing a social media handle. You really need to be thinking about your online professional presence here. And this video is going to talk a little bit about that. Also, this lecture here on contracts is extremely important. It is very long, but I want you to pay attention to it. This was a lecture I did last semester for a class. I think it was a class that I was teaching. Anyway, please watch that. It's so important. And then also, I want you to listen to the first episode of the Talks with Thompson podcast with Neil Ward. He is a faculty member at Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa, and also a very good friend of mine. He is an example of a designer that started in print and then moved to interactive design and user experience design. And there are also some other resources. And then also I want you to watch this video, on how to build a site with Divi, a video on Divi. I will be posting 2 more lectures, one on WordPress and then one on Divi. These are both very long lectures, so it's just going to take me some time to record those. Okay. The next section is assignments. The first of which is available is WordPress website project. Please review this project criteria. It is extremely important that you understand what the expectations are of this project, and that you're able to meet these demands within the time frame that we have allotted for this class. So please take a look at that. The next section is the Divi Builder plugin, which I will ask you to install, but I will do a demo on that before you install it. The next piece is the Divi API access key, which you'll need here. I will also include that in the Divi demo. I have a video I recorded here on file transfer protocol, or FTP. This just kind of goes over the basics of how to connect your local machine or your computer to the remote server via the Adobe Dreamweaver FTP files palette. The FTP in this case is not something that you would necessarily need unless you would intend on uploading large photos or videos or PDFs or other documents. The next section here is your website URL. So you have a website on the internet now. And in one of my videos, I say it's, ccac.studentsofdesign.com/first letter of your first name, full last name. That has actually changed. You can actually see what the name of your folder is here. And then if you put in, let's say, ccac.studentsofdesign.com/Valerie Bennett, then that will be the address for Valerie Bennett. So if you scroll down even further, you'll see that I set up a sandbox site. A sandbox is basically where you go in and you play with things, you break them, and you do so without any fear or concern that you can fix them. That's my job if you break it. But if you want, you can log in here. So click on login location, type in the username and the password, and you'll be good to go. Your site information. I do have your website addresses, usernames, and passwords in this document. I'm going to scroll past it real quick, but essentially it will get you logged into your individual websites. So if we want to check out Valerie's website, pardon my family in the background, you can open this up. And there's Valerie's WordPress website, and it's not designed, but it's there. So you can find everyone else's domains on this list here, okay? So what I need you to do is to try logging into your website, okay? You guys can see it there, in your site information, it will show you your website address. It will show you the login, which is always after your name in the URL, it's always going to be WP-admin, and then you put in your username and your password. Please try logging in. If you have trouble, please let me know. Logging in will be a part of the WordPress demo that I will record here soon and hopefully post by mid tomorrow morning. So please stay tuned for that. Okay, so you've got a discussion board, you've got a quiz, you've got a website up now. You can try logging in and messing around with it. You can do that in the sandbox, but you've also got a lot of videos to watch. So it's going to be a pretty busy week, and there are 2 more lectures coming your way. The third week will be a little bit slower on all of the technical lectures. I'm going to talk about other things, and really, this is the point now where you can really start to produce your portfolio website in earnest. Again, please note that you must use Divi Builder for this website. All right, you cannot use any other theme. So at the very most, you can create some pages, some posts, but the Divi stuff will have to wait until Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, so there's a lot to digest there. Please let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments, etc. But your sites are up and the course content's there. 2 lectures are coming. Do the quiz. The quiz is based on a variety of the content. So watch the FTP piece, watch the SiteGround piece. You should be able to resolve that. Do the thread and you'll be in good shape. So let's have a good week. Bear with me as I get through these next few lectures, and let's get done.